Hello all of you. Today will be the session for functions in Python. So what actually function in? In every programming languages we use the word function. Okay. So what is the meaning of function? I'm giving you an example. Suppose you are having a program in which the program do four things like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Four things are performed by the program. Okay. But suppose the user wants only the addition to be performed, doesn't want the rest three calculations, subtraction, multiplication and division. So what it will do? If it will be a like simple program, then each lines of the code will be checked. If you use also switch case, then each lines of the code will be checked there, whether it is a addition or a multiplication, subtraction or division. Each line will be checked out. Okay. But if we are going through using of a function in our program, then it is very easy, the code to execute. Okay, like if I want just the addition, there are four operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So if I want just addition to get performed, so I will, if I use a function in my code, I will just call the addition with its name. Suppose I will give the addition the name add, I will just call the addition block of code. Okay, that block of code only I will call, and the addition will get performed. I do not have to check for each lines of code that whether this is giving me the addition calculation operation or any other calculation. Okay, in switch case also you need to check through your switch. Okay, which one is this? Is it addition, multiplication, subtraction or division? You have to switch, you have to check each case, right? But here you do not, you just need to call that function with whatever function name the user has given. Let it be add, so you have to just add. In a simple example, if I say suppose you are visiting a right in an organization, the work is divided among five numbers of people. Okay, so the particular work which is given to a particular people, that people will be called for that particular work. Okay, that particular person will be called, not all the five persons will be called. In the similar way the function works. Okay, it helps in the advantages, it helps in code reusability. Once you define your code, you can reuse anywhere by just giving a call to that function with its specified name. Okay, so this is the main purpose or use of functions. So this is the basic idea behind function. Okay, so let's understand how to create a function, how to write a function and how to call the function. Suppose here the to first of all, to define a function you have to use this word def. This is a keyword. To define any kind of function you have to write this keyword. Okay, after that you have to write your function name. Okay, whatever name you want to give. So here I have defined the given the keyword def, and the function name I have written is first function. Why? Because I feel this is my first function, and inside the function I have written a simply a printing statement. This is first function. Okay. So this is the definition of the function. This is the first function, how to create a function and how to define the function. This is just I have written. Okay. Next thing is, after defining the function won't work until you call the function. Like you are assigning a particular work to someone, you need to call him. Okay, when the particular work is needed, you need to call him. In the same way, you also need to call the function. Okay, so the syntax to call a function is just whatever function. Suppose this is the add function, you have given the name add, just write the function name. Here I have given a first, the function name is first function, so I am just write the function name whatever you have given and the normal brackets. Okay, then the function will be called up. Okay, so this is the way of defining the first one is the way of defining a function, and the second is how to call the function. Okay, after that the most important point of function is the return statement. Okay, what is the return statement in function? Okay, it is used at the inside a function and at the end. Okay, return statement is usually used inside the function block. Okay, inside the function, not outside of the function, and at the end. Why at the end? Because finally it terminates your function. Okay, finally it terminates the function, and whatever result is calculated, whatever, suppose it's a addition operation, so whatever result is calculated, it just returned the result to the called function, to the line where the function is called. Suppose this first function is the line where my function is called, so it will return whatever the result, it will return to this line. Okay, the called line. Okay, you will understand about return with the example. You'll be getting clear through this. So here simply you can see I have defined, this is a simple example. Through the def keyword I have defined my first function. Okay, and make sure you give the bracket and colon. This is a syntax. Inside that I have written a print statement, hello. You can see the statement is printed. Okay, but make sure you call the function. Okay, you can see in the last line I have called the function. To call the function, simply write whatever the function name, simply write the function name and just keep the brackets. The function will be called. Okay, this is the syntax to call any of the function. And one very important thing is indentation in Python. Okay, so what is the meaning of indentation? This is a function. Okay, the first line is the first function. So whatever inside the function will be, it will be, it will be inside the function. You can see the indentation. There is some space in the print statement. Okay, so it signifies that this is inside function. If I will make this statement, I will not give this space. Okay, if I give in this way, so it will not be inside the function. To make it inside the function, I have to give a space to it. Okay, now it is inside the function. Okay, when you come out of the function, whatever you will write from the start. You will not give any space. So it is called your indentation in Python. Whatever things you need, you have to write inside something. You have to give the proper indentation. Okay, so now let's move forward to the next example. Okay, this is something add. Okay, I have done an add through the use of function. You can see I have defined a function add. Okay, inside add I have taken three variables, a, b, two variables which is assigned a value 50, and c is another variable. The summation of a and b is stored in c, and finally return. This is a return keyword, and what it is returning, return means it is the last line of function, or you can say it will terminate the function and it will return the calculated value. What it will return? The calculated value stored in c. Okay, that is 100 is stored in c, it will return that. Okay, after that, this is the definition, this is all the definition of function. Okay, return c, till this it is the definition of function. After that, what I have to do, after defining the function, I have to call the function, then only the function will work. How to call the function? Just simply write the function name and the bracket. So here I have simply written the function name and the bracket. Okay, so this is the call of function, and I have written c is equals to. So why I have written c equal to? Because c, the value, whatever the calculation part is returned to the is returned, and where it will be returned, already I have told you, it will be returned to the line where the function is called out. So add is the line where the function is called out. So the c value will be returned to this line. That's why I have written c is equal to. So whatever c value will be returned to this line, to the called function, and after that, when I will go on, I try to print the value of c. See, you can see the value of c is 100. Okay, the value of c is 100 because whatever is calculated inside the function, it is returned to the calling function. The line where the function is called, it is returned to that line. Always it will return to that line. Okay, remember, always the return will return the value to the line where the function is called out. And finally, you can see when I am trying to print the what is inside C, what is the value present inside C, it is giving me the sum is 100, right? After that, let's understand what is arguments in Python. Okay, before whatever example I have given you, you can see that there is the argument inside the add is, there is no arguments or no parameters inside add. Here also you can see there is no arguments or parameter inside add, right? So, but now we'll understand what will be the result and if I give some parameters or some arguments inside the function. Here you can see I have defined a function. The function name is title. and inside that there is a variable, or you can say argument is there, and the variable name is name. Okay, and inside the function there is simply a single line, that is a print statement, and what is printed, hello, and after there is a comma, and what will be printed, whatever the value will be present inside this name variable, that will be printed. Okay, so after this is all about the definition of the function. I told you after definition always you have to call the function. So how to call the function? Just give the function name and the bracket. So the function name is title and the bracket. Okay, but you can see here there is the argument in the function. Okay, you can see this is the argument on the function, and what is there inside the argument? I have taken a variable. Simply inside the argument I have taken a variable, that is name. Okay, and so as there is a parameter or argument passed inside the function. Okay, so while calling the function you have to also pass some value. If you do not pass, then it will give you the error. Okay, if in the function definition argument there will be no value, then you should also you will not pass any value. But if there you will pass any arguments in the function definition, then also you have to pass some value while you are calling a function. So as there is a single argument, so I am passing a single value to that argument. What you will pass, whatever value you need inside that argument name, you will pass. So I want inside name argument Python should be present, so I have passed Python. Okay, so when you will execute the run this program, it will give you what? Hello. It will print hello, and the variable name, what is inside name? Python. Why? Because already I have passed the word Python inside the argument name, so it will print me hello Python. Okay, these are the very simple things in Python, right? This is another example I've taken, that is addition of two numbers. Here you can see I've taken a function add. Okay, I have taken two arguments a and b. Okay, and inside the function what is being done? Just the addition. C equals to a plus b means just the addition operation is done, and whatever the calculated value is returned, where it will be returned? To the calling of the function, where the function is called. Okay, after that this is the return C. These two lines of the function definition. Come outside of the function. Outside of the function, what is there? I have written A is equal to B, A, B, C, A, B are two variables I have taken, and I have assigned the value 50, 50 to it. After that, I have called the function. Okay, simply write the function name and the bracket, the function will be called. As there are two parameters or arguments inside the function, so also while calling I have taken the two parameters. Okay, after that the whatever there is a return statement, so whatever value will be calculated, it will be returned. Where it will be returned? To the calling function. So add is the calling function. That's why I have written C is equals to add A B. After that you have to print. Okay, you have to print. So what you have to print? Obviously the calculated value you need to print. Okay, so there is a print statement and C is being printed. Whatever value will be present inside C, it will be printed. So you can see after writing these lines of code, the function you know have already done the addition of a plus b and returned the calculated value to the calling function. And when I'm going to type a print of this, what is the value print of the addition, it is giving me sum is equal to 100, because a plus b is equal to 50 and 50. Okay, this is all about argument type of functions. Now let's understand what is call by reference. Okay, this is a very important concept in function. What is call by reference? Okay, so listen it very carefully. So here you can see I have taken a function, the name is alphabets. Okay, there is a one argument and the variable name I have passed is sentence. Okay, short form of sentence is sen. Okay, after that you can see that there are two lines inside the function. First line is the sentence, whatever the value will be present inside sentence variable, that will be concatenated with or added up with the string, the sentence. How do you do? Okay, after that simply you have to print whatever the after concatenation, whatever the value will be present in the variable sentence, that will be simply printed. Okay, in the print statement. Okay, these two lines are inside the function. Then come out of the function. Here I have taken another variable sentence too, and I have initialized it with a sentence string I am fine there. Okay. After that, this the next line is I am calling the function. Okay. As there is a parameter inside the function, so you have to also pass some, you know, parameter while you call the function. What I have passed here? I have passed simply the sentence to I have passed in the parameter. Okay, in the argument. And you can see after that there is a printing statement. Printing, what will be printed? Whatever the outside function value will be printed. Okay, so you can see when I run this program, it gave me two printing value. What is inside the function, what is outside the function. So printing inside the function gives me, printing inside functions give me I am fine dear, how do you do? I am fine dear, why do you do? Why? It is printing me both the line because I am fine here is passed as an argument through the when I'm calling the function. You can see the sentence two is passed as an argument when I am calling the function. This sentence 2, whatever the value, what is the value inside sentence 2? The sentence is I am fine here. So I am fine here is passed to the function. Okay, where it is stored, it is I am find here is stored in the variable sentence. Okay, now the next line inside the function is the concatenation operation, that is I am find here will be concatenated with how do you do. Okay, after that when I am going to print it, it will print me I am find here what, how do you do, you can see in the output. Okay, so this is printing inside the function, but when I come outside the function, what it is printing, printing outside the function is I am fine here. Why? Because I am printing what, sentence 2, and what is inside sentence 2, I am fine here. Okay, so this is a case of what you can see, what is the reflection, the whenever you pass any value or as an argument to the function, you can see the reflection, what is printing inside the function, what is printing outside the function. Okay, you can try out and see what is variance in printing. Okay, there is also another example you can see over here. Okay, here what I have taken, I have taken a student. Okay, and inside this is a student I have taken, and there are two, and I am passing the student names over here, James and Robin. Okay, and this is make sure this is outside, the student is outside of the function, this outside of the function, James and Robin are outside of the function. Okay, after that you can see the function, the function definition is started. Okay, these three lines of code, they'll print, this is inside your function definition. You can know it through the indentation. Okay, indentation, you can see that there is a space. Okay, whichever will be present inside the function, there will be space. Okay, after that student. Okay, this is the calling function, the function name and the bracket, and whatever argument you want to print, this is the calling function. So this is the calling function, calling, this line is the calling of function. Okay, after that there is a print statement outside school. Okay, just see the magic over here. You can see that when I call this function, whatever the value of student, what is present inside student, two names are present, James and Robin. Okay, and till this is the function definition. This is the function definition. Right? So when I call this function, these three lines will get executed. Okay, what is, I have taken another variable new student, and inside that Jack and Jill are present. The another, they are some of the new student getting admission to the school. Okay, there are two students, their name are Jack and Jill. I am updating this student variable. Okay, and updating this student variable with the new student list, with the new student list. So the statement is the updation statement. Now when I am printing the student variable, now before there are only two names are present, but after updation you can see inside school James and Jill were added. Okay. After that the addition takes place inside the function. Okay. After that, when now the function The work of the function is end. Now you come outside of the function, and outside of the function there is another print statement. Okay, this is outside of the school, or you can say outside of the function. Okay, and now when I'm printing also, you can see outside of the function also it is printing me James and Jill. Why? Because when I change something in the the student variable, this is a student list, I'm changing inside the function. Inside the function I'm updating the list with a new name Jack and Jill, and this is also true reflector. When I'm coming out of the function and I'm calling, try to print this student list, also it is reflecting me the change. You can see the change in James and Jill. Before there are two students, but after the execution of the updation inside the function, you can see the change in the student leads outside of the function. So this is called as your calling reference. Whatever actual value you will change inside the function, the inside there is nothing, only the updation of the names takes place. Okay. That will also reflect when you try to print the same student list outside of the function, it will also reflect the change. Okay, so this is called as your call by reference in function. Okay, so this is all about today's session. If you like the video, do share the video, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you all. Thanks for watching.